Michelle and Kyle coming at you with a smile. So come and stay a while. Good times are the only style. Good day, la la. Good day, la. Good day, la la. Good day, la. Coming at you with the greatest guests and listeners. Don't worry, got a little bit of his and hers. Just 5 minutes, gonna be the mission from morning to night. So buckle up and ride with Michelle and Kyle. Coming at you with a smile. So come and stay a while. Good times are the only style. Good day, la la. Good day, la. Good day, la la. Good day, la. Good day, la. Good day, la. Good day, la. Gonna be the mission from morning to night. So buckle up and ride with Michelle and Kyle. Coming at you with a smile. So come and stay a while. Good times are the only style. Good day, la la. Good day, la. Good day, la la. Good day, la. Good day, la. Good day, la. Good day, la.
Halo by the lovely Annie Bosco.
Bosco, who will be at
country
Vibrato.
superstar, who will be at Vibrato tonight at the Beverly Glen. Welcome to Good Day Live. If you're new to the show, we're so happy you're in the studio with me, Andy, Natasha, Kyle Trueblood. Today is, what's today?
Today is December 9th.
December
Thursday.
9th. You got it today.
Did I get it right? Yes.
December 9th,
Thursday.
Kyle.
We will not be
December
with you
9th?
tomorrow, but we are with you today.
December 9th?
How many times are you going to say it? Is it December 9th?
February.
Oh, right. It is February.
You pulled me yesterday.
It's February. You said
was me
December yesterday.
That's weird.
What's with December?
I don't know.
Why do we keep going back to December?
Maybe because there was a magical time in December where we just felt like there was
guess so.
this like energy or
It doesn't even sound the
aura.
same. I can see December to September, maybe. November rhymes. I don't know what that's about. But anyway, it is February.
Yes.
Just to double check.
February the 9th, we're so happy that you're in the studio with us. We've got some special guests, so make sure you don't go anywhere. And if you're new to the program, make sure you hit that follow button. We are the Feel Good Show on Amazon. We have incredible guests, fun games, and just a great old time. I feel like I need to speak in country.
I was going to say, was that
Great
from the country?
old time.
I got to give it to country. Good lyrics.
Good lyrics?
Good lyrics.
Yeah, we got a very special week coming up. We got Valentine's week. Let's take a look at what's
segue.
coming up.
Pretty good segue.
Oh, no, or not.
See what happens when you don't segue correctly?
What? I thought you put that up there. Look, this is a live show, people. You never know what's going to go. I know, but it was
I say
it's
something, she
queued up.
completely
It's queued
ignores
up.
it and segues into something
it's
else.
Queued up. Oh, I have to
See
segue?
that?
I have
See
to
that?
cue it? Oh, okay.
See how
I
Karma
have
gets
to
you?
work.
Karma gets you every time.
Wait, this isn't just it's fun and games and I could just sit here and talk all day? What? No. Let's see what's going to happen.
It's a talk show.
It's a talk show.
Yeah.
Hi.
Oh, hey.
Hey.
Oh, hey. There you are.
There you are.
There
How was
you
your
are.
Show? You had a good show
Show
today?
was good. Show was
You had
good.
a great show today.
Yeah. I'm a little more excited than usual. How you doing?
I'm so excited because
As usual.
Guess what?
What?
We got Valentine's week coming up.
Yeah, we do. Yep. It's a big week.
It is a big week with very big guests.
Big guests.
Very big guests.
Not like size-wise, but like.
Oh yeah, no. They're great guests, great following,
Yeah.
huge social media stars and influencers, and we're so excited to be sharing the love with them and with you. And you can be involved on this very, very special week.
It's gonna be a big week. We have chocolates
Yep.
and we have stars.
Yes. What else do you need?
You don't. That's it.
That's it.
Besides water.
Dasi.
Dasi.
The dasi.
Dasi.
You need water. Anyway, we want you to get involved. It's a very special week. Do not miss out on this opportunity because this is our biggest week yet on Good Day Live.
Yeah. Can't wait to see you guys there.
Yes. We can't wait to see you there.
Yeah.
Filmed all day.
It's a live show.
It's a live show. Welcome to the live show.
I hope you guys are recognizing my ad-libbing skills.
We got the chat. Let us know where you're tuning in from. We want to know how your Thursday's going so far. It's hot in LA today.
Is that what's going on right now?
You feel hot?
Feel a little
Funky?
funky.
Little funky?
funky.
If you're not getting any of these inside jokes, make sure you hit that follow button and you go to good_day_live on Instagram and good_day_live on TikTok. We're also on YouTube and all the socials and more, so you will not be missing out.
That's how we work. Why we work is to give you a good day.
Why we work?
You're probably not having one, so we'll help you out.
Why do you think they're probably not having a good day? That's
I'm
not
the
nice.
Grinch. I can say these things.
You are the
You can't
Grinch.
say these things. I can say these things. This is my lane.
Every time I put
Having
on
a grumpy day, like a hump day, maybe a Thursday or a Tuesday, even Mondays. Me. Friday, you.
Wait, I don't understand.
Happy, go lucky, joyous, you.
What?
Grinch-like, maybe a little cynical.
Wait, you know Monday's the beginning of a new week, a fresh start.
It's like a cynic's holiday.
You are a nerd.
I am.
You are a big nerd.
I am.
We got a lot of some entertainment stuff that I want to talk about. What was with the
Entertainment, let's get into it.
let's get into it. Let's get
We had
into
the Grammys
it.
this past weekend.
Yeah.
That was good. I finally saw Black Panther 2.
Oh, how was that?
It's actually
Wakanda
pretty good.
Forever.
It was a very good memorial for Chadwick, the late Chadwick Boseman. It was well done. I thought it was better than the first one, to be honest with you.
I have not
was
seen.
good.
I have not seen either, so I'm excited to
The
get.
first one's like very commercial.
I heard
A
that.
lot of jumping.
I heard that I wouldn't like Wakanda, or it wasn't meant for me.
Who said that?
My best
Hold
friend.
on. The elephant in the room is, did a white person or a black person say this to you?
Black person.
A black person said this to you?
Yeah.
A black person said
She
you
goes,
would
it's not made for you. And I said, of course it's
First
not
of all,
made
that's
for
racist.
me.
First of all, it's racist.
I mean,
That's like someone telling me Top Gun wasn't made for me. Like,
it's possible.
it's not possible.
Possible.
It's not possible.
It is possible.
Why?
I don't know, but like she
It's not
just
called White Top Gun.
No, I don't think it was because I'm white. She just said it's because maybe it is. Who knows?
Go on.
I don't want to get into.
First of all, whatever your friend said, your black friend, that's racist. You can't say that to someone. This film's not made for you. If you said that to her, she'd probably set the.
First of all, I would never say that.
Because it's inappropriate.
It is inappropriate. It's like me trying to say
Why don't you tell her it was inappropriate?
Prana, the black
Prana the
shaman.
Black-
I can't do it. I can't do it.
The black shaman wants you to call him the black shaman.
He does. That's what he goes by.
He wants the word "the" in front of black
I
shaman.
can't do it.
Can't
It makes
do
me so uncomfortable.
I
It's like
sweat every
calling me
time.
Michelle the white host.
Yeah,
I can't do it.
Every time I know you're going to talk about Prana, I get a little hot under my jacket.
I've gotten better
sweating.
though.
Yeah.
I've gotten better because that's his name and that's how he wants to be
That is
referred
his
to.
name.
Let's Burt Bacharach passed away. I want to give a special shout out.
Rest in peace, man.
Yeah, R.I.P. If we can pull that up.
Burt Bacharach.
Yeah, this is on Instagram, so I'm just pulling up my Instagram because this is what I do. 1920.
That's a full life. Congratulations, though.
There we go. Special shout out. Everyone's giving their condolences, and that is a full life.
That's
You're
a full
right.
life.
You know, it's interesting. There's never enough
95?
time, and you just like you always want more, whether you're 105
That's
or 25.
Speaking of age, when I hit 35, I wish I was 25. When I was 25, I wish I was 15. So you just gotta enjoy life as it comes.
You wish you were always in the past? What's up with that?
I think everyone always wishes they were
No, ever since I was little, I was like, I can't wait.
As I was saying, I think everyone does wish they were younger.
I disagree. It gets better with age.
Yeah, we know how you think, Michelle.
Okay.
Most people do wish they were younger. On a perpetual standpoint.
Okay, that's fair. Listen, this is interesting. Actress Melanie Lynskey, who was she's in a ton of stuff.
What's she in?
What? She was in Yellow Jackets. Remember that
yes,
show that we were talking about? She's also in 2.5 Men. She played the crazy next door neighbor.
Oh, that's her.
Yeah. She's very talented.
Oh, she's in Last of Us.
Yeah, and
she's good in that. Saw that episode.
And
that is her.
And Adriana criticized her body in The Last of Us, saying it's now deleted. The America's Next Top Model alum shared a picture of her in the show, saying that her body says life of luxury, not post-apocalyptic warlord.
I mean, that's kind of true.
I know, but what is the need to comment on people's bodies so much? It drives me insane.
She was living in a world where you starve, and she was a plus-size model.
She's not plus size.
In this picture, she's not
She looks
skinny.
like she's wearing like a jacket. Well, there are thicker body types.
Personally, I don't think it's appropriate to put it on social media.
That's
Definitely
why it's
not.
deleted.
But again, it's not. I don't think it's a good. Personally, in the real world, I don't think that's a good thing to say. But it didn't fit in the story. Everyone was very skinny, and then here she comes looking like she's been eating 5 meals a day.
Okay,
all right.
well, to each
But he
their own,
shouldn't
right?
say it. He shouldn't say it.
No, she
It's not
definitely
something you
shouldn't say it. But you know what makes me happy?
Yeah.
Social media at times makes me so happy. This is a guy who did Disney characters using the treadmill.
Oh yeah.
This is Aladdin.
I've seen this guy.
Aladdin. Oh, look at Woody. That's so funny. Look at that. Oh, here's Buzz. Look
He's
at
all
his
right.
body movement.
This is really just costumes.
No, but look at how he moves his body. It's just like you can see the embodiment of the character.
There's another guy that does the runs.
Look.
There's another
That's
guy that does
so
the runs.
cute.
He's I would say like 10 times
Look
better
at
than this guy.
the candlestick. No, you disagree?
There's a guy who actually does the Jackie Chan run, the Tom Cruise run.
Yeah.
All these the Pirates of the Caribbean run, and he's spot on.
He's spot on.
Yeah. No costume, same outfit, but like the body movement is just there. Like this guy. But
Like
better.
that, yeah. I thought that was super fun. And then we got some other stuff. But tell me what you're up to this weekend while I pull up some other stuff.
Super Bowl weekend, baby. It's the
the Super Bowl weekends.
It's Eagles.
Disney bounding is when you dress up like Disney characters.
What is it?
Disney bounding.
What's Disney
bounding? Is that what it's called?
It's the official term.
That's
It's an official term if you dance
Disney
a dance.
bound.
If you dress up like a Disney character, you're Disney bound.
You're kind of Disney bound.
No.
You look like you're fresh out of a Disney movie right now.
You dress up like
Little town, it's a
See?
quiet village.
See?
Every day, like the one before.
It's a great voice.
No,
Tell her that
I'm
every
not
time.
dressed like I'm out of a Disney movie.
It's a great voice. Yeah.
Am I?
You got the pearls.
What Disney star wears pearls? Yeah, exactly. Think about it. Just
don't watch Disney
think
that
about
much.
it. Exactly. So I'm not like a dress out of Disney.
You don't want to be out of a Disney
Of
character?
course, I would love to be a Disney character.
So why are you taking it as like an offense?
I'm not. She just doesn't wear pearls.
Okay.
I mean, what Disney princess wears pearls?
Are they not allowed to?
I always wanted to be a Disney voice, so that I put
feel like I've
that
seen-
out there.
I feel like there's some character that gets her necklace broken and there's pearls. No, I'm thinking of Batman's mom.
Oh no, there is. There is like something.
Yeah,
breaks.
something breaks with
don't-
pearls on it. Who is that?
They might be Ariel.
Right?
Maybe.
Which would make sense because pearls come from oysters, which are under the sea.
I don't think she wears a pearl. She doesn't wear a
Is it
pearl
oysters or
headband.
clams?
She doesn't wear a pearl headband. Oh yes.
Oysters,
her
right?
voice.
Is it
Yeah.
oysters? It's
Because her
oysters.
voice is in a locket, and somebody pulls. The
Again, do not watch Disney movies.
You've never seen Little Mermaid?
I saw Little Mermaid when I was 5.
Yeah, like most people.
Right. I don't remember the movie at all.
No.
Not at all.
Not at all.
I mean,
she literally
there
gives
was a
up
guy
her
with
voice.
black boots that she wanted. There was a lobster who had a Jamaican accent, which didn't make any sense.
That's hilarious.
And then the only other thing I remember is Ariel like pop up on some rock, and then a wave comes from behind, and I was like,
Part
that's
of your
the one.
world.
Yeah,
no?
that's it.
She literally met the guy like
Under
for
the
like.
sea.
Oh, I
Yeah.
love that song. You know, it used to be on Broadway. They had the original Little Mermaid on Broadway for a couple years, but they were all on roller skates, so it was a little dangerous.
Right.
Oh my gosh! I want to be where the people are. I want to see. You know, that's what I should do this weekend.
What?
Go to Disney. No, no good.
Yeah, sure.
No, no good.
Go to Disneyland.
Go to Disney.
I won't be going.
I look like a Minnie Mouse. That's who I look like today. I mean, with the bow shoes.
It's Super Bowl weekend.
While everyone's watching the Super Bowl, I could go to Disney. Let's
Yeah.
go to Disneyland. And Andy's
See what
like,
you did?
what? I do look like Minnie Mouse. You're right. I do look like a Disney character. That's hilarious.
Wait, say that one more time. I was what?
You were right. Wow. You danced with me one night, and this is what I get.
Pretty much.
Wow. Wow. You know, I would like to be on ABC. What? Oh, yeah, there is a dancing video. We're being told by our producer, the wizard that be Mr. Andy Wallman, to show what it looked like to dance with me. You poor thing.
at the
You
vibrato.
poor thing. But then, you know, I thought about it. I was like, you're lucky. I'm just kidding. We were
This is
both
my
lucky.
life. This is my life.
Well, this is not your life.
Just sitting there trying to enjoy some lamb. People are like, Kyle, get up and dance. Okay.
I have to say, I appreciate Andy. He reminds me of family that is not here anymore, especially when it comes to dancing.
You say that a lot.
Yeah, look. Oh, look how cute we are, Kai. Good friends.
It's indentured servitude. I didn't ask for this.
It's not indentured servitude. Shut up. Who says that? Mr. Donnie Most.
Mr. Donnie Most. What a voice, that guy.
Look, you were dancing with me and I continue to
I
dance.
was in the bathroom because I ran away for a second.
Did not run away. Did you really?
I had to go to the bathroom.
Did you run away?
I was like, can I go to the bathroom? You were like, quickly.
Thanks for being my dance partner
You're welcome.
and
No, it
my
was fun.
co-host
I had a ball.
in crime.
I had an absolute ball. I love the vibrato.
Aw. Yeah.
Donnie Most and Anna Danes.
Aw.
Anna Danes.
I think it's Anna.
Is it Anna?
Yeah.
Okay.
Look so happy. That
Yeah.
dress, you know
Yellow
the story
twirl.
behind the dress. The story behind the dress is,
There's Anna Danes.
yeah, Anna.
Anna Danes.
You can call her Anna.
Can I?
Sure, why not?
She'll probably sue me.
No, she won't. Oh, yeah, she's
a
an
former
attorney.
lawyer. She's an attorney.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I don't think she would sue you, but look how cute. We had such a blast. I love the vibrato grill. It's literally like stepping into La La Land.
Can we go to the history of Anna Danes and Donnie Most real quick?
Yeah, sure. What's the history?
I just thought it was amazing that she was never a singer. And
Oh,
that
yeah.
her son was taking singing lessons. and
Daughter,
Sure. Are we sure about that?
100%.
Okay. Her child was taking singing lessons. And are you just like waiting for me to like mess up on a word to like interject? Do you want to tell the story?
No,
Are you sure?
I like listening to you.
It's kind of freaky telling a story while you smile at me, waiting for me to make a mistake. It just feels weird.
No, I'm proud. I'm like a proud,
don't-
like
it doesn't feel
I'm
like
a
a pride
proud
thing.
co-host friend.
It feels more like
I'm like, I'm about to check. I'm like,
I'm not
you
the
got
only one
that
that feels this
wrong.
way. Just sitting there smiling.
Well,
You're
Andy
wrong.
knows that like I have a little OCD when it comes to this show and people's stories. I like to listen to stories and then if you quiz me like months later, I'll tell you about the people.
Huh.
It's-
You just got yourself into a heap of trouble right there. All right, let's go.
I did? How did I get
Quiz
myself?
question number 1.
Go for it.
What was the acrobat's first name that stood on my shoulders?
Oh, names can be challenging, but it was either it was the guy it started with an N.
It did.
Yeah, you want to take a look at
It
it?
was Nathan.
Nathan, there you go. Told you I'm not bad.
Not good.
What? I am good. What? Kyle?
You're right.
Whatever, man. Oh, jeez.
Nice catch. Why do we have her with the expensive products like she doesn't drop something once a day? Anyone on the interactive chat can like agree with me on this? Does she
Okay.
not drop something every day?
It's playing. It's playing. It's playing.
Give
Why
us
is
one
it
on
not?
an iPad.
What? Why is it not playing?
Your insurance liability's through the roof.
Oh well. All right. Well,
What's
say
going
la
on?
vie. I don't know. Here, play.
There we go.
There we go. Kyle was so excited to take his shirt off. He was like,
You always say that.
"You were, Kyle. The way you
no
got
one was
so excited."
They asked me to take my shirt off. I took it off.
Kyle, you got so excited. You were like, "I could take my shirt off."
I don't think so.
Yeah, 100%. Look at the abs. I would be like you too if I could be like, oh, I get to wear a bathing suit. Like
Yeah,
if
yeah.
I had a body like you.
I was thinking of my
you
acting
eat French fries. Look at me. My hip was gonna break. That's James.
Yep.
I'm like, oh my God, get off of
I started
me.
getting protective right around here.
Yeah, because I looked at you. I was like, Kai.
You were like, it's too heavy. And then he kept going. I was like, no. She said stop.
Look.
He's much bigger than you. That's impressive.
Yeah. You're
That's
much
impressive.
bigger than me. We should try it. No, we shouldn't try it.
I'm heavier than that person for sure.
You are?
Yeah. They were acrobatic. They were not light, but they weren't like heavy. They're made to be lifted up, you know?
Next time we have that, we should do probably one of these. What do you think?
Speaking of that, they had a really interesting story. Nathan had like a physical situation that like acrobat. No? Okay.
Oh, no.
James is the one with the physical problem? You know what? I swear, I'm telling you right now, none of this works without Natasha June Phillips. None of it. Okay?
I think a lot of people have to agree with you on that.
She pops out of the back and corrects me.
No, the best was yesterday when it was like,
What did she
what's
say
the
yesterday?
sign? The sign of somebody who is like the most, what was it? It was like
She didn't even
something-
look at us.
No, it was
She just kept
so
walking
epic.
and said the answer.
She said she walked by, her hair like flipped as she did it.
Yeah, it's almost like a breeze came in, like a powerful breeze came indoors.
Yeah. We were talking about signs and which is the
Scorpio
worst.
men.
Which is the worst? Yes.
Right.
Which is the worst sign? Are we
You hear
getting
that
played
music?
off?
That means a guest is coming on.
Oh, all right.
Our first guest.
We got Miss Nora, luxury handbag designer. Excited
cool.
to get her on this show.
Yeah, let's see it.
All the way from San Diego. Isn't that amazing?
Very
Don't go
thankful.
anywhere. We'll be right back after this. Woo!
Stay tuned.
Stay tuned. A spoon, cup
So
of
here
sugar
is our
makes the
Jackery.
medicine go down.
Unbox it. You want to get it charged
go
up.
down.
You use this fantastic charger over here. This is the output over there, and it has an extra cable like this.
Nora, how do I say your
with
last name?
The ability to charge it in your car. So
Oh,
that is really cool. So we have it all charged up. It has here.
Mnemonic devices.
You can press on
Always
the
work.
display. You can see now that it is not drawing any power. It is not bringing in any power, and it
Cup
is
of sugar?
99%.
How was your drive?
Did you make this one?
Annoying. What?
Did you make this one?
So
Okay.
as you want to use
beautiful.
all your separate things, you can turn on the little lights, and it will show you, as you can see there, that now you can draw power out of them, or you can turn them off, just like you would at home. If you want to leave something plugged in,
And I throw my stuff around like it's nothing.
so let's
Get them
have
dirty and all that.
some fun
really
and
very
see what our Jackery
They're supposed to be, right?
can fire up. So in the
people take
past,
better care of them.
we've used the Jackery to
That's okay. I
light
still
up our
oatmeal on
lives,
everything I own, so.
She does. That's a fact.
charged
It sounds
our cell
impossible, but
phones.
she does.
and we have done a few other things.
They put so
But-
much stuff in our
Oh,
in
we
our bag.
even lit up the Aero Garden.
I don't have a badge.
Amazing is that?
It's actually like
We're
my
able to
trick
light up the
as a
Aero
designer
Garden.
is
Today we're
I'm
gonna
really
push the
good
Jackery
at making bags look
to the
small.
limit, and
You can fit like a
we're
ton
gonna
of stuff
we
in.
fit in there.
This
Okay.
works.
Are we allowed
I
to
have
open
like
it?
3 kinds of lip gloss. Yeah. Okay.
This
So
works.
like I have so much stuff in here. I have 3 kinds of lip gloss.
Can we
empty do you have anything in there that's
Awesome.
like that we
Very
can
cool.
empty or?
I mean my jewel maybe. I don't know.
Yeah, you want to put the jewel in here, just because.
And,
I was like,
Not to like
how
put you on the spot.
amazing
Yeah, I
is
was like,
this?
Wait, no,
Oh my
hey,
goodness.
no. Oh, yeah, for
Go,
I was like, you could have a phone,
get into every little
car
nook and
keys,
cranny
wallet.
in
That's a
River
lot of
Rock
cloth. I
with
know.
all of this. How awesome! So this is what we're gonna do. Stick it into our
I
Jackery.
don't have this, and I'm like, I have
yeah.
sunscreen, and I pull it out of this little crossbody bag.
Doing?
I had it all.
Turn it on. The little light and the display
Me to
have
count
gone
5?
on
Okay.
because we are about
backwards or forwards?
to fire this up.
5, 4, 3, 2, 1.
Thank you,
That's your camera
Mr.
going right there,
Jackery.
camera 3.
Here we
Okay.
go. That is cool. So let's see what else we can fire up today. I mean, that you can, I mean, that is just so cool. You see, vacuum,
Welcome,
Jackery
welcome
fired it
to
up.
Good Day Live.
Let's have a look at some of the other things
Welcome, welcome,
that
welcome,
we
welcome.
can fire up today. Let's see. Here we go. So let's try the Levoit air purifier. I mean, this is a high power drawing item, I think. I would imagine so. It's not something that you would generally plug into this little power support here. Amazing. If this works, you know how incredible this must be. So not only is the Jackery used when you are camping or exploring the world in your RV or your car, the Jackery can also be your backup power source for a disaster. Disaster preparedness. The Jackery is definitely something that you'd want to have in your home. And like, God forbid there is something and the air is not pure and now you're stuck in your home, you've got no power, you can't put your air purifiers on. If there's a huge amount of dust in the air, or if there's a big, like we are in California, there could be a huge earthquake, it will bring up a lot of dust, but you obviously want to still keep your lungs protected. Let's see if the Jackery not only will give us power, but will also save lives. So plug it in over here. We'll turn it on. And you can see, let's actually put this up a little bit because you'll be able to see the lights. So let's put that, try and see if you can see that there. This all in the name of, okay, there we go. So the little light is on. We have the, did you see that? Okay, turn it on. Let's turn on the light so you guys can see. There we go. That is it. So we have our Levoit that is powered up. You can see the lights are on over there. And this is thanks to our Jackery. How incredibly powerful is this tiny little box. That is amazing. So these are the cool things that we can do thanks to our Jackery. Oh my goodness. Look at that. This powerful little thing can do all of that. So here is our Jackery. Unbox it. You want to get it charged up. You use this fantastic charger over here. This is the output over there. And it has an extra cable like this with the ability to charge it in your car. So that is really cool. So we have it all charged up. It has here, you can press on the display. You can see now.
Murad, if you're just tuning in for the very first time, welcome to our show with the lovely Kyle Trueblood.
That's right. How we doing?
And
doing well.
You're doing well. They're doing well. And Nora Cassad, how are you?
I'm good.
Welcome to the show.
Thanks for coming.
Having me?
Yeah.
Yes.
Fun drive from San Diego.
Wow.
Is that sarcasm or was that actually fun?
No, it was not sarcasm. Never sarcastic.
Never. No.
Never. I love that.
So, tell us what you got here today.
Okay, this is one of my bags that I use and abuse, as I was showing you guys before, but so I am the founder and literally everything of 10K USA, which is an American-made manufacturer of luxury leather bags, even though this is all fancy Italian calfskin that you see here, and solid brass. We make them in San Diego, California.
Cool.
That's kind of our thing, is we're probably the only American luxury brand that's set to kind of scale and make things happen that produces in the USA.
Awesome.
That's a big, yeah. You want to, yeah?
Oh, I'm already in my lane right now, but go ahead.
No, I mean, I don't have any handbags, but, I do find it very advantageous to be manufacturing in the U.S.
Well, I make men's stuff too. I have my men friends, and they're doing my product testing for wallets, belts, and like a bag. Like, I don't want to call them. Well, I don't want to call it a Merce or anything like that, but like for traveling, with like so you can carry your laptop and carry other stuff. And
the satchel.
Okay. That's okay. I'll call it a satchel. That's like very masculine. So thank you for the marketing.
You're welcome. You're welcome. Right? Any way I can help. Usually have none. But
That's not true.
you know, just a joke. Just
That's
joking.
not true at
Just
all.
self-deprecative. But this is awesome. So you were telling us before we turned on the cameras that like your purses are very special because they fit a lot in them.
That's like
Sorry.
that's like the design trick that I'm really good at, is making them look small. But since I stick everything in my purse, I was showing them all of the things that I had in.
Do you want to empty it?
tiny purse. So like, just look at, like, this is a tiny little purse.
Okay.
Right? It looks tiny, and then I showed them. They're like, "What do you have in here?" And I was like, "Let's see." One.
You want to just empty?
Michelle started screaming when she opened the lid. She was like, "Oh my God, there's so much stuff in there."
I have a tendency to do that.
So 2 lip glosses,
What?
lip liner,
This isn't even halfway.
chapstick.
Wait, look at the size of this thing.
Phone. Oh yeah, I know. It looks like
Wait,
glue
what?
stick. Business card.
Yeah.
Parking ticket.
Parking
Nice.
ticket.
I'm in LA.
So LA.
okay.
You know,
Love it.
and car keys.
Nice.
So
it's very
I mean,
cute.
Yeah, and this is small. Like,
It's very small.
You know, that's what bugs me too. Is I think I bought like this Gucci bag or whatever, and it was like $1,400, and I couldn't even freaking fit my cell phone in it. And I was like, what the hell did you even do with these bags?
Right.
Yeah,
right.
yeah.
Why I don't even understand women who buy these bags that like you can't fit a freaking phone in.
You're applying
I usually
logic.
hold my phone outside of
And
the
that's
bag.
why I was like, no, that's not how it's gonna work with my.
I like the Y in between the N and the O. No.
No.
I like that.
No.
It just like,
No.
doesn't make any sense. Like, what is the point of this bag? Like,
Right. Why do we have the bag if nothing can go in it?
yeah,
Right? Okay.
and I don't understand. But seriously, there are no designers that have like seemed to figure out that like uses do need to be useful.
Utilitarian.
Or yeah, like
100%.
Utilitarian.
yeah, that's utilitarian. I think it's the same thing. Like they're all probably made by men, like high
Yeah,
heels, which are
yeah.
basically medieval torture devices for women.
Correct.
And so I try to make
Hilarious.
things that actually you can use that I still make pretty, and I use like the super fanciest leather and all that stuff too.
I like
That would
the-
make sense.
I like
Have
this.
a woman
Design
Item
stuff, I know, right?
designed by woman. Yeah.
What a concept! A woman running a company and actually making products for women.
Holy cow.
Light bulb
Unfortunately,
moment.
that
We
is
just scratched the
not
surface.
true for
Right.
any of the brands that you're
Right.
probably aware of.
Yeah.
Yes, I learned that about the shoe designers. I had no idea. Well, I mean, yes, if you think about all the names, like Christian Louboutin is not
Del Carlo. Right?
is not Lana Louboutin. It's Christian. Anyway, but that could be a male-female name. I have to ask you a couple questions because that's my job. What inspired you to start your line of bags?
I worked in fashion when I was much younger. I'm not going to give my age right
That's
now.
fine.
But I worked for a startup boutique brand in San Diego also. And so even though I was kind of running the show operations-wise, I got a chance at designing. And back in those days before the pandemic, we did trade shows, which is where buyers usually come and
Those are rough.
yeah. And so I did the trade shows, and my designs did well,
Oh,
and
wow.
also got copied by people because that's the
great.
fun
You got
part about-
copied by people?
That's flattery.
That's a
That's the
big-
ultimate flattery.
Yeah, that is
I'm not gonna name names, but we literally had to have someone's camera confiscated because they came to our booth to try to take pictures.
Yeah.
Wow.
Yeah.
Yeah, and then I remember quitting my job, and then I was like, oh, I miss fashion, and then I went to Nordstrom and saw a carbon copy of a bag, and it was like, literally, it's like they took it and sent to China and like make the same bag, and
Yeah.
I was like, yeah, this is why I don't miss it.
Yeah.
So that's part of why it's great making stuff in the U.S. from really fancy Italian leather, because there's only so many baby cows that they kill and make into fancy leather.
I like that.
And I mean, I know that sounds horrid, but it's like you're not
That's the
gonna get
elephant
that
in the
many
room.
bags,
Right.
Good luck trying to copy me.
Hilarious. This is so funny.
Unless you have a cow farm, you're not going to catch up to it.
Yeah, exactly.
Okay.
And you can't. It takes a while to make them and get them sent here.
You know what? I like a manufacturer or an owner of a company that actually just gets down to the brass tacks. Like, we want to know, where'd you get the leather? Where'd you get the material? And that you own that is refreshing.
Well, I mean, I really do focus on sustainable goods, but the fact is actually that the hide of a cow accounts for 1% of its economic value. So it's actually a waste to not make using leather, because people are like, well, why don't you use vegan leather? Vegan leather is actually made out of PVC, which is a toxic product, and when it's put into landfills and burned, it turns into chlorine gas, otherwise known as mustard gas, which they used to kill people
Literally.
in World War II.
Yeah.
So
How do you know this?
I read a lot.
I mean, so when people try to be like, oh, why
That's where
don't you
chemo came
do
from.
vegan stuff? It's like, no, vegan should be more, they should, or anyone
Yeah.
who wants to focus on sustainability,
Yeah.
this is the best thing that's available to
Okay.
do that is leather, because I get that question a lot. I've done I did the work, and that's why I do ESG. That's the investor word for environmentally sustainable goods.
ESG.
ESG.
Okay.
I love that. That kind of goes into my next question, how you talked about, designing these bags and then people taking photos. Like, how do you protect your intellectual property? How do you do that?
It's really hard in fashion, but actually, so if you see this little logo hardware, I actually have a design patent on that.
That's amazing.
And then I have a fabric which you can't see on this bag because it's not used on here, but it's made a logo. It's a pattern, and that is copyrighted and stuff. But what you can't protect is things like, unless you go get trademarks for it, it's just like the shape and general stuff. But I never run out of ideas because I've been doing art for my whole life.
That's
good.
So,
you can try to copy me, but I'll come up with a new concept in like a week. So
I feel like all designers in any industry are probably in that position. Like there's gonna be people trying to copy. Like people try to copy Ferrari
all the time, right?
All right, fine. We're just so ahead of the game.
Some creativity within like a company that has like a bajillion employees, and they don't have to copy like small boutique brands. But don't even get me started on Nike.
We won't go there with Nike. Don't worry about it.
We still love our sponsors. Not that they're our sponsor yet, but yeah.
How do you come up with your designs?
Honestly, like I usually sketch out something that I think looks cool, and then I measure the proportions math-wise. And so the reason I'm able to manufacture in the U.S. and actually sell them for less than my competitors is because I have a proprietary production process. I use fancy tech. It's called CO2 laser, an industrial laser.
Oh, wow. Yeah. Don't they use it on faces?
No.
I guess not.
Oh, that's the one that you can engrave things on steel.
Never mind. They don't use it on faces.
If you chop your arm off, I wouldn't use it on your face.
Right.
So I basically make the patterns into a computer-aided dropshiping software as opposed to the manual ones, and then it interfaces with the laser and cuts it perfectly. So my laser's the best employee ever. It never talks back.
Right.
It's everything perfectly every single time.
No overtime.
Very quickly. Always shows up on time. It's the best.
For sure.
And it also means I can play my other employees more, and that's part of the whole social responsibility factor as well.
With the ESG.
Yes.
I have two
very
questions,
ESG.
and they're definitely like Michelle questions. You want to ask a lot? You look like you have a question to ask.
I do.
Do it.
You've just been like Mr. Question Roll all day. Oh, not all day. All week. You like purses?
No. Go on.
He does.
He does. I want to know when this started and what it's like to raise money.
Oh gosh. Okay, so I started actually towards the beginning of the pandemic. I remember I took a job and they kept pushing my start date, and I'd wanted to do this, and my parents were like, why don't you go get a law degree just in case that doesn't work out?
Why is it always the backup for everyone to get a law degree?
Somehow I get sucked into going to law school. I literally...
Wait, you went?
Yeah.
Oh, God.
I know, and I graduated, and I was like, guess what? I still don't want to be a lawyer.
Whoa.
Like one guest a week has gone through this. It's wild.
Yeah, you're the second. Wait, this is the second one this week.
Anna Dance went through this.
That's a running joke.
It is a running joke.
Okay.
Yeah.
What law school did you go to?
University of San Diego.
Oh, nice.
There you go.
I didn't apply any law schools. I just did not want to leave San Diego ever.
Yeah.
It's the best.
Wow.
No offense, LA.
I love the eye roll with it.
LA.
It's the best.
It is though, kind of. But so yeah, and once you start to if you don't finish, it's kind of like, oh, you couldn't cut it. So you get sucked into this huge commitment.
Yeah.
Right.
So then I finished and all.
Good for you.
But that's also why I was able to get my IP without having to pay lawyers money.
Yeah. So everything leads you to the next. That's my theory at least.
I guess I could have started 10 years ago, but thanks, parents.
Yeah. Whatever. Question: do you watch Emily in Paris?
Yes, I do.
You do? Are you a fan of their purses and all that? That's a you question.
I like her. I never noticed her purses. To be honest with you, I notice her outfits a lot.
More outfits than bags.
Yeah, it's because she's very it's loud almost, but not in. I don't know how to describe it.
But not in a bad way.
Not in a bad way, but it's flamboyant.
Easy there, guys. I'm just kidding. Go for it.
No, yeah, she loves her Emily in Paris.
No. I'm with you. I'm with you.
She loves to ask, but I have to. Did you think about designing when you were a kid?
Oh, good question.
No, not at all. And
not at all.
No, I'm actually a realist painter. I've done fine art.
Oh, wow.
And getting back to the fundraising thing. Fundraising sucks. It's horrible. I'm not a schmoozer, and as I say this, I have an investor tonight. I can't wait to meet you guys investors tonight. Yeah, I can't
There's
wait.
the excitement.
I tell them where.
So at Spring
Spring Place.
Yeah, at Spring Place.
What's the investor thing tonight?
Okay, I have this great friend Darren, and he is helping me out because it's really tough to be a female founder, period. First of all, we get, so out of all venture capital funding, I think so in 2022, 1.9% went to women.
Really?
Yes.
Why is that?
That's like that's standard. It's been about 2%. I think we got like one banner year of like 2.2%.
How many women? What percentage of women make up the actual
I have
population?
I have no idea, but in terms of total funds, So I'm fighting for that, the tiniest sliver of the smallest sliver as it is. But you know, it's tough. So and then as a solo founder, it's like, you have to spend so much time with the networking and the schmoozing and stuff. And then I'm a builder. I make stuff. I'm built the factory. I sourced all of this stuff. I did all the IP. I designed everything.
It's amazing.
So I don't really have all the time for it. So that's why I'm saying, oh, it's so fun. No, I'd rather be actually making stuff. But
kind of got to thank your parents for that, though.
What?
Well, they made you go to law school, which allowed you to do all the other stuff on top of the manufacturer.
I don't think she wants to talk about law
Your
school.
mom and dad are like, see, I knew it. He's right.
They're gonna they'll like it. They're gonna be like, well, tell her to take the bar, tell her to take the bar and be a lawyer now.
Yeah.
And because like that's still
That's what they want.
Are you kidding me?
They still want that.
They still are like, why are you wasting your time doing this? And I'm like, thank you. Thanks for the encouragement. It's so supportive.
Listen, I still talk to my dad. I talk to my dad a million times a day. I love you, Dad, if you're watching. And he'll say, like, where are you going today? I'm like, my show. I film every day from Monday to Friday, 11:20 to 12:50. And then when I'm not there, I'm filming other things. And he's like, but if it doesn't work, I'm like, what do you mean if it's working? Like, it's working.
At least they're like nonchalant about it. My dad will call me on my birthday and ask me if I'm happy with my life and my choices on my birthday.
So parents, I know they're doing the very best that they can, and I know they just love us in very strange ways sometimes, but they want the best for us ultimately, and I do believe that. And I mean, it's really cool.
Do they stand behind your back? Do they stand behind your company?
I mean, I think their biggest issue is with me working the insane amount of hours I work, and
what do you think lawyers do?
How many hours? Yeah, exactly. That great feat, great.
Just saying, my dad's a lawyer, so
not nearly as many as I worked my first year and a half doing this.
Right.
Which was probably okay. I had two Chinese factory managers on separate occasions tell me that I needed to sleep more and get more rest for my health. So,
not to be stereotypical, but that's crazy.
I know. That's what I'm like, you run a Chinese factory?
Two.
You're telling me? That really happened. I'm not kidding.
That's a great story. That should be part of your investment story.
I mean,
that's your tagline. Two Chinese factories told me to get rest.
I'd
hire you off that statement alone.
Yeah, 100%. If I were an investor, I would too.
She's a hard worker.
And she's an attorney. Like, well, not a technically attorney, but you went to law school.
Yeah, I have a law degree.
You have a law degree.
I have a Juris Doctor or whatever.
Okay.
Yeah.
Oh, that's awesome. I mean, I always like find people that have they're multifaceted are more investable, investable.
We'll make up that word for today.
Yeah. Like generalists.
Oh, generalists.
Instead of specialists now. That's like there's like all these new.
Who made up that word?
I don't know. Probably some someone on Twitter. I don't know.
I'm not a fan.
She's not a fan either. Did you see her face?
Yeah.
Her whole face just was like.
Yeah. She was upset about it. I am too.
I know.
It's not general.
It's just like I don't even know why they need to make up words. It's like that. It's just.
I gotta
Maybe to put you down.
They need buzzwords, and then it just gets to the point where I'm gonna give you an example for I went to LA Tech Week last year, and last year everything was crypto, NFT, Web3.
Yep.
And one of my friends who runs a really big incubator, it's called Techstars, and he had tweeted something. He's like, if you come to me and pitch and within the first 30 seconds say the words crypto or NFT or Web3, I might
lose it.
I love it.
And I was like, because so this year it's AI. Everyone's doing AI.
Yeah. ChatGPT.
I have to ask, where do we see Nora in the next 5 years? What is she doing?
Hopefully, I'll be chilling on a private island that I own after my $1 billion exit. But
you guys are the same. It's 2 peas in a pot over here.
No, I mean, I'm not sure. Actually, to be honest, if I do spend more. The investors want you to exit pretty quickly.
Yeah.
But
exit strategy is important.
It's a 3 to 5 year thing, and then probably on to another startup.
That's
I already have another
awesome.
idea.
You do?
Nice.
I love that so much. Listen, I think you're an incredible human and lovely too. I love the bag, and it's.
Let me design something for you.
Please.
I like to look at those style design stuff.
Yes, I would love that.
Right
You
now.
do know I have the biggest mouth ever, and I'm on a daily talk show. And when I wear something, I wear it with a lot of love. When I love it, I
This is correct.
wear it to death.
Yeah.
Where can people find you? And this is your camera right here.
You got a painting in the background there.
Yeah, so I guess the best place to find me is on Instagram. If you go to my site, you should sign up and subscribe because right now I'm only doing custom until I put up my line, and you will get a first look before the other designers steal it all.
Nice.
So you want to get on my customer list.
Okay.
They're all small batch production. Like I said, only so many baby cows.
I'm sorry, I love that line so much.
Love it.
Only so many baby cows. So each
Right.
each person's like they're pretty special. There's not going to be too many made of them.
Okay.
Well, that was the first thing I noticed when you walked into our studio. Thank you so much
I'm
for
so
being
glad
here.
that you did, and you didn't even know it was mine, which was
Yeah,
very
yeah,
fun.
no, I was like, I like your bag, and I didn't know you were the person that was talking about
Like,
the bag.
I actually made
One more
this.
happy customer.
That's awesome. Yes, yes, yes. Make sure you check out Nora and make sure you subscribe to her. Get a very special bag because there are only so many baby cows. And we wish you nothing but the best on your venture to create $1 billion company and exit with a lot of fun and on an island. Wherever you are, don't go anywhere because we got Mr. Eric Bigger coming up next. We'll be right back after this. This is awesome. I love that you can put so much in it,
I
which
know.
is really fun.
And this was like one of the worst ones for it too because it doesn't flex enough.
It's so cute.
So here is our Jackery. Unbox it. You want to get it charged up. You use this fantastic charger over here. This is the output over there, and it has an extra cable like this with the ability to charge it in your car. So that is really cool. So we have it all charged up. It has here, you can press on the display. You can see now that it is not drawing any power, it is not bringing in any power, and it is 99% charged, which is cool. So as you want to use all your separate things, you can turn on the little lights, and it will show you, as you can see there, that now you can draw power out of them, or you can turn them off, just like you would at home. If you want to leave something plugged in, but not having it draw power, there you can turn it off. So let's have some fun and see what our Jackery can fire up. So in the past, we have used the Jackery to light up our lives with Govee. We have charged our cell phones, and we have done a few other things. But we've even lit up the AeroGarden. How amazing is that we were able to light up the AeroGarden? But today we're going to push the Jackery to the limit, and we are going to take a look at the This Works. What's this? This Works car vacuum. Awesome, very cool. And we could even take a look at Tambi used it. And how amazing is this? Oh my goodness. You can just keep on going and going and going. You can get into every little nook and cranny in your car with all of this. How awesome. So this is what we're going to do. We're going to stick it into our Jackery. Let's do it this way so you guys can see what I'm doing. Turn it on. The little light and the display have gone on because we are about to fire this up. Thank you, Mr. Jackery. There we go. That is cool. So let's see what else we can fire up today. That is just so cool. You see, powerful vacuum, Jackery fired it up. Let's have a look at some of the other things that we can fire up today. Let's see. Here we go. So let's try the Levoit air purifier. This is
Welcome back to Good Day Live. alive. It's a good day to be alive.
Nice.
Because if it's not, then I don't know what to tell you. I'm Michelle Mirad.
It's good.
Thanks, Kai.
It's good. I'm Kyle.
Kyle Trueblood.
Good to see you. And we have with us today the very special,
Our friends.
the legend. Mr. Eric.
Second time
appearing.
Eric Bigger. Hey. Welcome back.
Good day live.
I had dramatic pauses, but you kind of.
Oh, I was going with
It's
you.
all right. How you doing?
I'm phenomenal, man.
Aw.
Thanks for coming in.
Man, thanks for having me.
Of course. What's new? Update us on your life first.
Man, what's new?
Yeah.
Every day is new.
Every day's new. Here we go. Eric Bigger way. Here we go.
That's a good thing.
It is.
You know I'm into numbers.
What's
yeah.
the number today?
Numerology.
Okay,
right?
yeah.
So your personal year number.
Yes, what's your personal year number?
I'm in year 1.
Oh,
So it's a new 9-year cycle. So
Okay.
it's a fresh start.
How do we
different? Things are changing.
Yeah.
So I'm in my personal year 1.
okay.
And things are just different.
How do you start? How do you know when the 9 years start?
So
And
basically you do your month, your day.
Yeah.
And then you do 2023, right? So
Uh-huh.
2023 equals 7.
Okay.
My birthday is March 9th.
Yeah.
So
Oh,
3 and 9 is
you guys are 8 days apart.
Yeah, we're only
12, but 1 and 2 is 3. 3
Yeah.
and 7 is 1.
You are a numbers guy.
Super
numbers.
fast. Okay,
I
wait,
love
how do we?
it. I love it.
So
He's
I'm
a
in
numbers
year
dude.
1, so it's like fresh start.
Okay.
You want the old you is gone. It's in the past.
Okay.
New everything. So I'm just in this new space of letting go of the old and bringing in the new.
I like that. Bringing in the new.
How do we do that? How do we?
We
how do
buy
let go
Eric
of the
Bigger's
old?
book first.
That's the short answer.
Yeah, well,
but since we
actually,
got you here,
100 Days of Wisdom is a book that's currently out that you can get on Amazon. You
Yes.
go to my Instagram and get it on my website as well.
Yes.
But I'm also in the process of doing an audiobook.
Oh, that's
Good.
awesome.
That's new.
Congratulations.
good. And
That
you're doing the
is
speaking,
new.
yes?
Yes.
You're the voice.
Speaking.
Good.
Yeah.
Well, I hope so. Who else would be the speaker?
Some people hire us.
Yeah.
Really?
People do that all the time.
Oh, yeah.
And I'm just comfortable in this new space of just
Mm-hmm.
That's awesome.
learn. You know, sometimes people always want to know what's next, what's new.
Right.
I hate asking that question, but it's
No, it's
yeah.
fine because it's the lay of the land in LA.
Right.
Yeah.
What's next?
It's LA.
And I'm just in a space of like taking it easy.
That's awesome.
But there's a lot of things that's brewing.
You're like allowing things to come to you.
Yes.
Not trying to chase.
Yeah,
good.
because when you allow,
Yeah.
it's like this interview. I mean,
Yeah.
she hit me up like, "Hey,
Yeah,
you wanna
yeah.
come to the life?" I'm like, "Yeah, let's go."
Comes right to you. Yeah.
Yeah, I'm in this new space of allowing, embracing, and accepting. So
Love that.
life is good.
That's good.
I guess as we continue to talk, more stuff will come out because I'm
We're
trying
gonna
to
dig
get
it up.
Yeah.
We're gonna dig it up.
We just
Don't
put
worry.
you right on the spot. As
Yeah.
so Eric, for those that don't know, is a coach. He helps people like achieve their dreams, get them back on track with their lives. You also train people too, right?
Fitness.
You're
Yeah.
also into fitness.
So I had a new concept about that.
Oh, cool.
So
What's your new concept about
the
that?
new concept is mental fitness, body psychology, and spiritual currency. Right.
Okay.
So everybody wants. Not everybody, but when people work out, they go for the body. And that's fine. But working out is not always about how you look.
Right.
It's more about how you feel.
Absolutely.
And the more you move your body, because you know motion changes emotion, the better you feel about life, the better
Yeah.
your thoughts are, the more clarity you have.
Facts.
And I've been thinking, I'm like, man, the fitness community, everyone wants to
Yeah.
does everyone feel good?
Right.
Do you feel the way you look?
Right.
So I've just been thinking about like what is something different that I can bring to that community outside of helping
Absolutely.
people move their body, tap into the mind, the mental fitness, you know, body psychology, understanding your body, regulating your nervous system,
Okay.
regulating your emotions when things are off or different. And you know, there's a little phase I go through in like my classes or my boot camps.
Yeah.
You know, you working out, you know, incantations,
I love that. It's like I'm getting better every day in every way.
affirmations. We meditate
Right.
at the end. I'm asking questions. So it's more like, you know, I want to say motivational fitness,
That's
spiritual
cool.
fitness.
That's cool.
I'm hitting all aspects of the human being. You
That's
know,
really
the mind,
cool.
the body, and the spirit. And I think fitness is another way to improve your mental health.
Absolutely.
You know, along as tapping into who you are.
Right.
Like, because if you think about it, right?
Yeah.
Why do people come to LA?
For-
To be on TV.
Yeah.
Why do you really want to be on TV? You don't
Right.
really know. It's propaganda in a sense. They tell you should be this, you should
Right.
be that.
They want to feel special.
But we know things we don't understand.
Yeah.
You know, I know I want to work out, but
Why?
right, why?
What's
I
the
always want to
point?
feel better.
Yeah.
You wanted the attention. what comes after that.
You're right. Or, you know, I tell people, you know, when I'm taking on new clients, it's like, oh, don't hurt me. I was like, I'm not gonna hurt you.
Don't hurt me.
No, they say that a lot.
Because it's perception, right?
Yeah.
And what I understand now is that most people blueprint on fitness, everybody's blueprint is different.
Yeah.
I didn't grow up with a predominantly fitness, health and wellness perspective or background. People around me wasn't fit. Health wasn't priority. So how can I hold someone accountable in that space if they didn't grow up that way?
Right.
Yeah.
So
it's hard.
I look at things differently from that space, because if I'm taking on a client, whether it's, you know, mindset coaching or physical fitness, it's like, what's your blueprint? How did you grow up? What was your environment like?
Right.
Who did you look up to?
Right.
What were your fears? What made you anxious? And I think all that goes into the body.
Absolutely.
You know, the body keeps the score.
And this helps motivate.
Well, this helps, you know, a person get to the root of who they are and what they want from it.
Good.
Because like everyone goes, they have a job and they work.
Yeah.
Whether they're working for themselves, working for someone else. But it's like, for what reason?
It's deeper than motivation.
It's like the world kind of feels like simulation, you know? Like
Absolutely.
basketball games happen every year,
Right.
baseball games. It's just like it's
like
a
by rote.
repeating process, but it's like, what are we really doing? And for what reason? What purpose are we trying to serve? So me, I want to help people heal. I want to help people evolve. I want to help people understand who they are outside of social media, outside of their environment of where they grew up. Because once you get to the root of that, life is a little bit, I would say, is much easier.
I would have to agree.
Yeah.
Because if I'm always shown to be validated, forget you and everyone in here to like me, then I'm not living for me.
Right.
And I think part of that, I did that in my life, the people pleasing.
Yeah.
We all do.
Yeah.
You know,
I think we do that as children too, because we want to be fed, survive.
Yeah.
Like it's like a form
Survival.
of and you lose yourself in the process.
And you look at life, right?
Right.
Everybody picks a side, right? You know, I'm from Baltimore, inner city. You know, it's really different.
Very.
That's a side.
Yeah.
I've been in LA 12 years.
Yeah.
You know, it's a grind, and that's a side. Being an actor, being an artist. I've been on TV. That's a side.
Yeah.
I have, you know, wealthy clients. That's a side. So these are all different sides.
Different types of Eric.
I play all sides.
Okay.
So what I realized over the course of my career and my life, I've been trying to protect everybody on all sides. I'm protecting you. I'm protecting you. But it's like, you got to deal with that.
Yeah.
I don't have to deal
Who's
with
protecting
that.
Eric?
Right. Who's protecting me?
Interesting.
And so now I'm at a space where I'm like, this is what it is. This is who I am.
Yeah.
Take it or leave it.
Sounds like your 30s.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Because you realize when you come from the inner city of Baltimore and it's rough and it's tough and it's challenging, it's violent, then you come to La La Land.
Right.
Everything looks great. Oh, wow, you're on TV.
It's like night and day.
Famous.
Right.
And it's just not real life.
I couldn't think of a more like opposing, contradictory, or contrasting kind of a city from Baltimore to LA.
It's just not real life. And then you have
Yeah.
people who are from Baltimore who don't understand this world.
Yeah, of course.
So they don't understand the energy that this consists of every day. Or you have to be on. If I get a brand deal, it's like I still got to go and shoot the content.
Yeah, of course.
I still got to prepare.
Yeah.
It's I have to write the book. The book just not there because I want a book. I have to go and think. And be.
It's like a ritual almost.
Yeah, and so I think I don't want people, fitness, success, business, entrepreneurship, TV shows, talk shows, to just think this is easy because it looks easy, or like people are paying for rent in here.
Right.
Like,
really?
So
what?
people don't let social media, don't let TV, don't let the people that have real influence fool you. Like, it's work.
Yeah, like respect it too, right?
Yeah, I don't want you to think it's easy or don't take it for granted because people are working. It's not just,
Like I want to encompass the conversation a little bit because I think if I have this right, when people think something's easy, they really lose themselves, and where they're going to end up is farther away from who they really are.
Yes.
Because cutting corners and all that really just doesn't align with what a human is, because a human in itself is a complicated person, so we kind of need to respect that every day. Am I nailing this kind of?
Yeah. And it's like this, right? There's sides of yourself, or sides of myself I showed and protected because of my lack of information, my lack of awareness. And I'm the only one on this trail. I'm trailing my own way. I don't have a blueprint. So people might see like, oh man, you're amazing. It's like, yeah, but I'm doing what I think I should do.
You're a work in progress, right?
I don't have a manual of how to do what I'm doing. And so I'm learning, trial and error, you know, trials and tribulations, challenges, changes.
Yeah.
It's not just gonna happen because you want it. You gotta believe in yourself. You gotta go after it. And it's days when you don't wanna do the work. Or you don't wanna go to the gym, like this morning.
I'm there right now, but it's been going on for like 4 months.
I was supposed to go this morning.
LA in contrast to the Baltimore.
Yeah.
So I'm from Jersey.
Right.
I grew up in a suburb, but even in the suburb, they still call LA District 9 of Hunger Games.
Oh.
Because it's just so
They do?
different than the rest of the world. It just doesn't make any sense, right? Like this town doesn't make any sense the way it operates compared to other, I mean, especially Baltimore, where it's like everything's right there. Everything's like, there's no fluff.
Yeah, something simple as I went home for the holidays and, you know, a few family members and friends opened up and said, you know, they suffer from seasonal depression.
Yes, right.
It hit me different. I can't say we don't experience that here. I know I don't. The sun is always out. It's cold on the East Coast. You know,
It's like
the energy's
80 degrees.
different.
Yeah.
Yeah, yeah.
And there's nothing to smile about when it's cold out.
There's nothing. There really
I think
isn't.
when I went back, it was like 6 degrees. Like it was
Oh, where
Right,
did
it was
you
8
go?
degrees where I was.
Yeah,
right.
yeah.
There's slush on the ground. No one's outside.
Right.
It's miserable.
It is
Nobody's trying to be all happy-go-lucky
No one.
and positive. Like, get out of here,
Not
man.
a soul.
You're not
right.
even real.
Right. That's how they look at me too. Yeah.
You're not even real. Like,
They
shut
looked
up.
at you like that? Oh,
Well, because wasn't I saying yesterday how I like go back to Jersey and I say like, "Hey, have a nice day" to the cashier, and
Yeah,
people in Jersey
yeah.
look at me like,
What are you
"Have a
talking
nice
about?
day."
Yeah, I was surprised when you
move.
said
There's
that.
someone behind you.
Move.
So it's
Move.
the polarities of life, the good, the bad, the night, the dark, the light. And now I'm at a point like, okay, let's bring it all together. You know, 100 Days of Wisdom is that's not this guy who was successful and got on TV. Like, no, I experienced a lot of pain, trauma, setbacks,
Right.
failure.
Yeah.
Things I saw growing up I didn't want to see.
So like, is there like a mode that you automatically go to when you're having a setback or a bad day that you kind of use?
Inward, I get spiritual with it.
Yeah. Just get real spiritual.
I can't get physical with it.
Yeah.
Because the physical realm doesn't
What is
help.
that? What is that mindset for you?
To be calm.
To calm yourself.
Calm myself down to get in a meditative space. To think about, okay, what if I'm having a bad day? What's good about this? Like last weekend, I was in tears.
Yeah.
I was releasing like energy. You know, it was because I was letting go. I was purging. Like I was saying, I'm moving into this whole new person.
Yeah.
And my spirit always tells me like, yeah, you can't do that no more.
Yeah.
I was
soul
in tears
knows.
last weekend.
Yeah,
I think
yeah,
it might have been too.
Yeah, like, that's not gonna work.
Not gonna work. This isn't sustainable.
Yeah, because it's like your soul knows.
Right.
And you're attuned with yourself.
Yeah.
So, you know, I
You're
was
leveling up.
having a breakdown and a breakthrough.
Yes, I always say that when
And
I'm breaking
It
down.
was really good because it was a release. And I was like, So I get really calm, meditative, and I just, you know, contemplate. I just think like, okay, what's good about this? What am I learning here? What am I afraid of?
Well,
right?
These are real questions.
Yeah. What are you afraid of? What are you holding on to?
How tall are you?
6'2",
How much do you weigh?
185.
So like a big guy like you,
Yeah.
right? How do you remain so sensitive
Well, I'm Pisces.
and not?
You're both Pisces.
We're both Pisces.
You're both Pisces, both very sensitive.
Which is actually a thing.
But he is good at like,
You know what happened
Smothering it.
was,
Yeah.
so growing up in Baltimore and, you know, being a very driven, you know, young man and getting through those tough periods, I used a lot of my masculine energy to protect myself. And then I got to this space where I had this know-it-all energy. Like I knew it all.
Right.
And I was just always in my masculine. And it's like, bro, like you need to relax a little bit.
yeah,
Feel
yeah.
something missing from the
Or
process.
you just
right?
need to receive. Like, just let someone help you, or you're in your own way. And so, honestly, thanks to The Bachelorette, it taught me how to be vulnerable.
That's
How so?
awesome.
Because it puts you in a position where you can't just do, right? The masculine is the doer.
You have to wait.
The feminine is the receiver.
Right.
You know, as a masculine, you want to give.
Right.
The feminine wants to receive, right?
Yeah.
It's more
Do.
nurturing,
Right.
right?
Act.
So being in that position, being on TV for 10 weeks, you can't just, I wasn't in control.
Yeah.
Masculine wants to control.
Yeah.
I had no control.
Right.
Interesting.
So it allowed me to go within again. What is this? Why am I here? And it showed me that, if I really just speak my authentic truth, I can help myself but help others.
That's awesome.
Because it's bigger than what it looks like.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And I always say, don't look it, be it. But most times it's hard to be it. Because you
Interesting.
don't have the information how to be it.
That's interesting. I was just reading something 2 days ago that was saying being is feminine energy, like you said you were trying to accomplish, which is interesting. And doing is the masculine energy. Yeah. So being and doing.
And I'm really good at doing. I'm really good at pursuing.
Right.
I'm really good at getting after it. Oh, I know all the plays.
Right. Do this, do that.
But I also know the burnout that comes with it.
Right.
Oh yeah, I know that
and
too.
Hit the walls and the failure. So when you said earlier, allowing. So I don't know if people who watching, if you know about human design. Mm-hmm. So human design is kind of like your energy archetype, right, of your aura. So there's generator, manifestor, reflector, manifestor, like manifestor, generator.
Like a Myers-Briggs kind of a thing?
Yeah, it's kind of the same. So I'm a generator.
Okay.
Right? So
how do you find that out? How do we find it out?
You take a test. What's your birthday?
Oh, okay.
You remember like the ENFP,
Yeah. I've never done that one. But I know what you're talking about.
So I discovered, I was like, oh, I'm a generator. People depend on me for my energy.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, I think I have that too.
When it comes to, I'm a 3-6 generator, which is, I'm the role model, I'm the martyr.
Okay.
So I have to actually do the thing. I have to write the book. I have to go on these shows to understand what works and what doesn't work. So I have to wait to respond. Because I was in this people-pleasing energy for so long. I was just responding. And I wasn't waiting. And so when I respond, I'm doing something because I'm saying yes, but not really thinking about it, and then I burn out.
Yeah.
So the show, for instance, we go back to the show, it came to me. And when I was on the show, I wasn't in control. I had to allow. The best things happen in my life when I allow them to happen. But when I try to go and I don't get as far.
That's good.
So having a lot of energy and knowing how to generate that life force, I have to wait to say yes.
That's good for a lot of males out there. I hope you're tuning in because that's good. That's a good. You're headed in the right direction, personally. I think with the masculine energy and the toxic masculinity is like a go-to term these days.
I don't believe with.
You know what?
Listen, we need masculine energy.
1,000%. Now, again, there's
100%.
toxicity in any kind of energy.
Yeah.
Right. So it's not just masculine; it's privy to and exclusive to toxicity. Yeah. But I do believe that if we were to identify what toxicity there is, I think that mindsets like yours kind of help evolve to clear that.
We gotta balance it out because
you
get to a point where like you can't be Superman all day.
Nope.
You can't. I want to take the cape off.
Right.
I want to come home. 100%.
And you have to be allow yourself to be sensitive.
Yeah.
Absolutely.
And you want to feel love as a masculine man. You don't want to just be all like, come on, man.
Right. It's not sustainable.
It's not sustainable.
What? Always masculine?
You're just like, like he walks around like, I'm a football player. You walk around. I know what you do.
I can't get rid of that energy.
You do.
It's an ego thing.
It's an ego thing. Well, I also played college ball until I was 22.
Right.
Yeah.
I think
it's just like ingrained in me.
I think you're really good at it's interesting because when I met him, I had a different perspective of who you were.
Yeah.
And then when I got to know him, I was like, oh my God, you're like one of the coolest, kindest, most generous.
Well, thank you.
That's actually what all the power is in a man, is his soft side.
Right.
That's all your power is.
Yeah.
Because they already know how to do the math.
Move out of your own way. And just allow, like you were saying, your being to come through. Not like who you want to be, not what you
What position did you play?
Doing.
Oh, that's a good question.
I played receiver. I played offense and defense in college.
Right. So who was your prominent position in offense?
Receiver, cornerback, punt returner, kickoff returner.
Got it. So game on the line.
Yeah.
You on a goal line. I mean.
Yeah.
5-yard line, 1 yard. Doesn't matter.
Yeah.
Under pressure.
Love it.
Are you going to use more masculine energy? Or are you going to kind of take your time and think of how...
That's interesting.
Masculine.
No.
Really?
In fact, you go feminine. Like right before the play snaps, what you do is you gather yourself in order to do. Like I can't do anything without being something first.
Right.
So like while the play's being called, while we say, okay, break, and we got our defensive play or our offensive play, your entire mind is working on calming itself to be able to act when they hike the ball.
Oh, cool.
You gotta be poised. You gotta take your time.
Yeah.
You gotta embrace the moment.
Yeah.
But if
embracing the moment,
if I'm always like I gotta be, it's like
you're gonna fail. 100%.
So that's why we say in the law of attraction or manifestation. Detach yourself from what you want, and it'll come to you.
Yeah.
That's how this happened. Good. Well, kind of. I mean.
So I just believe that other side for all men to like tap in more would just help the universe. Right.
So let's get into the applicable examples of it. So like, have you had any men come to you and like you've shared this kind of a teaching with them? And what kind of, if you could share, not too personal, but like, what are some worldly things you've seen people change according to your teachings? So interesting timing, but so
a guy I used to coach. He was going through a lot in life. And I was bringing him into spiritual space. And he was kind of like, I don't really know. And it's just kind of woo.
Yeah.
I'm like, cool. Like,
He wasn't a spiritual guy.
Yeah.
All right.
3 months later, is in a whole different spiritual evolution in space and this new perspective and paradigm.
Yeah.
And I knew it would happen if he was open to it.
Yeah.
But he was trying to control and defeat his problems with masculine energy.
Right.
When you go in the spiritual realm, you're not in the masculine. You're in the feminine. So by just doing the prayers or doing the meditations or giving him the information, do this at your own time. Do it when it benefits you. Or, another friend of mine.
Because nothing's overnight.
Yeah.
No changes overnight.
Yeah,
right?
nothing's overnight.
That's true.
Wow.
Grew up in a very traumatic environment in Baltimore. I think a year and a half ago, lost his mom and his grandmother.
Oh, jeez.
Wow.
And he would call me, he would text me, he was like, E, man, I'm empty.
Aw.
I don't got nothing in me no more.
That's a good name for your book.
Yeah.
Eon Empty.
Yeah, he's like, I'm empty. And he was holding the tears, and I was like, man, let it go.
Yeah.
Let it go, let it out. He was
Yeah.
fighting it because, for so long, since he was a kid, he was 16, he had to take care of everything. And I said, that's your strongest trait, is when you're breaking down and you're weak, because everybody comes to you when you're strong. And I just put a video out about that. Check on your strong friend.
Yeah, absolutely.
I'm the strong friend.
Yeah.
But we want love.
100%.
We want someone to check on us. But
Absolutely.
the pride and ego about being a strong person is that when someone you love and care about is weak, even if you're weak, you don't know how to be weak because you're so used to them being programmed of you being strong.
Right.
So you can't get in that vulnerable state.
Yeah.
And it's kind of oxymoron because it's kind of damaging because you're actually helping that person.
Right. Yeah.
Because it's like giving you more energy. Like, oh wow, but this person don't know I'm weak, so let me be strong. But it's not sustainable.
It's not. It's like the airplane situation. You got to put on your mask first. Get your oxygen first.
Yeah.
You can't just You can't put everyone else's mask on without putting your own on. Got to take care of yourself.
Yeah. So I think spiritual currency, as I stated earlier, is important for all of us. Because no matter how much money you have, no matter who you are, we all experience pain.
100%.
Yeah.
And no one
so
is getting out of this life unscathed.
Right.
We all got life.
We're alive.
wounds.
Yeah.
So I think it's important for all people to know that.
Well, it's true. We're alive.
Don't allow, again, social media, the media, the people who have everything to think that they're not going through anything.
Right.
Yeah.
They might be going through most.
Right. That's how I think of it. Like I'm like
Because
people we think are perfect.
I have people that I coach and
Yeah.
train that they have very successful businesses and they're overwhelmed and they don't have enough time and they're under constant stress.
Yeah.
Such an American thing. We're trying to get there. Like you look at someone in Ethiopia starving with like a bloated belly and they're smiling from ear to ear for the entire day when
It's
you know they're
because we're
malnourished.
chasing something that's not real.
Right.
It's an illusion.
You heard it here.
Listen, I always feel like we need to have more time with you,
Right,
and
so great.
and
It's miracle season.
It's miracle season.
Miracle season, baby.
Check on your strong friends.
Piscean
Yes,
energy.
check on your strong friends, Eric. This was the Kyle and Eric show. I didn't get a chance to get a word in, but that's okay. That's okay. It's okay. I love it.
We had to let the man talk.
I love no. I love hearing what you had to say.
Oh, did I talk on?
It's okay. It was
Sorry,
perfect.
guys.
No. It was great. And Eric, it's always a pleasure to have you.
Hey, good day live.
yes,
I had a
it's-
good day.
Good.
We're so happy that you.
Always get jacked up on Eric Biggers in that.
Yes, we're just happy that you're here live with us today. This is your camera over here. I want you to plug away, tell people how they can get in contact with you, and how they can get a piece of Eric Bigger.
Yeah.
Hey, it's really simple. Go to Instagram, follow me at Eric Bigger, hit the link tree, get you a book, get you some Miracle Season merch. And by the way, if you guys want to invest, right, in a startup agency, send me an email at itsmiracleseason@gmail.com. And other than that, for more motivation and positivity, follow me on all social networks at Eric Bigger. That's all. That's it. And get the book, 100 Days of Wisdom, audiobook coming out soon.
On Amazon, baby.
Yes.
100 Days of Wisdom. You heard it here with the lovely Eric Bigger. If you want to invest in something that sounds very intriguing, reach out to Mr. Eric Bigger. Listen, I hope you find the good in your day. Spread it to whomever you may, and we will see you guys on Monday, the beginning of our very happy Valentine's extravaganza. We'll see you guys. Have a good weekend.
Have a good weekend, guys.
That was awesome. Thank you for being here. That was really special. That's so cool.
I love the note part.
What are you starting up?
So, you know how you talk.
Fashion forward, passion, you know it. Attraction, good morning from good daylight. Yeah.